Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The ISUPK, under Commanding General Yahanna, presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026, in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person, ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yahanna. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.
They said free the Palestinians, then celebrate the death of Native Indians. How these other races gon' take us serious? They don't. It's silly thinking you can fight oppression with a vote. I'm so woke, I got sleep deprivation. Belly of the beast giving birth to a nation. You know how I feel to have culture and they take it. It'll never be peace. Tell them free the reservation. Till it's backwards. They don't know that they exist no more. Ever try reaching out for help and you just get ignored? Pick up vices like drugs, your child fill a void. They get a youth life sentence for killing. He was just a boy. Niggas poor, what we living for? Life a gamble, it's like 10 or 4. Police hands around your neck, they just hit record. We in war, man, this ain't the norm. But you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know. Mama on the stage crying. She just lost her only son to gang violence. Pops level 4 yard talking through the vents. Have you ever tried to hug your loved ones through a fence? Have you ever been hated just because your skin? Have you ever worked all week and couldn't pay your rent? Life a trip to try and catch my balance. Every step feel like I'm walking backwards. Credit card, but gotta check the balance. I come from where it's breathless while my heart callous. They want you to fall weak, that's a war tactic. Look how we live, what's scary than that? What you know about crossing the Darien Gap? Risk your life to live in hell or bury your kids. Either way we gotta suffer and they just get rich. Life a bitch, why waste time telling you that? Cause if you ain't a nigga like me, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know.
All right, clap it up. This is High School University of Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yahanna. Today is the Wednesday night law class in Austin, Texas. If y'all got any questions, type it in the chat. If you got any questions in the room, raise your hand. We're going to get into it. It's a lot going on in the earth right now. World War III is brewing. They fighting in the Middle East. The countries are gathering together. The Lord is gathering all nations down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. You didn't believe that what we say in here comes from the Lord, then, you know, what you see right now should be the thing that make you say, damn, maybe they not lying. Maybe they are prophets of God. We've been telling you when during the time of peace, when no one was fighting, we were telling you that these things were going to happen. And you thought that we were just blowing smoke. You thought we were just saying stuff. You called us crazy. Now, every country and nation that we said would be fighting is fighting right now. And now we're just waiting for it to turn up. The Lord is trying to show you something, but are you listening to him? That's the question. The Lord has already given you the blueprint, but have you read it? So that's what we're going to go into. If you got any questions in the room, we can get into them. The white man's empire is falling every day, and anybody that's trying to get comfortable here, you don't understand how to invest. You don't understand. You don't see the table. You're not watching the table. You're not watching the table and seeing that this is not a good time to go all in. This is the time to pull out.
Right.
Just like in the book of Revelations, it said, "Come out of her, my people, so you won't partake in her plagues." Plagues are coming to this place. Destruction is coming to this place. Death is coming to this place. Get your mind right. All right? Go ahead.
Good, sir. Can I get a breakdown on 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 2?
Okay.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 2. I knew a man in Christ above 14 years ago. Whether in the body I cannot tell, or whether out of the body I cannot tell. God knoweth. Such and one caught up to the third heaven. So my question is this a literal man that he knew, or is this just something that he seen in a dream?
That's what he said. I had a dream one night. It was so real, I don't know if it was real or not. And I saw him get caught up into the third heaven. Now imagine you standing outside in the dream and you see somebody get caught up in the sky. You're like, damn, this look real. But what I'm looking at don't seem real. That's what he was saying. He was saying, I don't know whether or not this is real or not. But let me tell you what I saw. So he's running down this vision that he's having, or this dream that he's having. And keep going.
Okay. Verse 3. And I knew such a man, whether in the body or out of the body, I cannot tell.
He said whether he was in the body or whether I was in my body or out of my body, I can't tell. See what I'm saying? So in this, he's trying to explain it to people, but he don't want to sound crazy. You know what I mean? So he gotta like preface it, like, listen, I saw something. Now, I don't know if I was dreaming or not, but this is what I saw. All right? That's it? All right, no sweat. Come on.
Come on, sir. It's like so if I could get a breakdown of 2nd Ezra chapter 4 and verse 36 and verse 37. Read.
Okay.
Come on.
You said 36?
Come on, 36 and 37. It's the book of 2nd Ezra.
Start at 34.
Come on. The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 4, verse 34. And he answered me, saying, do not hasten above the Most Highest, for thy haste is in vain to be above him.
Okay.
For thou hast much exceeded.
So what is he saying? He's saying, do you understand what's going on? You read before this. What's going on? What's going on?
He trying to figure out all these things of the Lord, but he don't even know what he supposed to already know.
What is the thing of the Lord that he won't reveal to him?
He want the things that the Lord knows.
No, he's asking for something in specific.
When are we gonna stop being oppressed?
That's the question. This whole book, 2nd Ezra, is about, all right, you say we your people.
Right.
You say that the other nations are under us and we're supposed to be at the top of society. You say that you don't love them, but you love us. Right? So if that's the case, then why won't you just punish us yourself? Why are you letting them be over us? Why are we being oppressed by them? Why won't you just handle it? And then the angel is saying, see, you asking for things that you are not ready to understand.
Right.
Right? So read that verse again.
Come on. It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 4, verse 34. And he answered me, saying, do not thou hasten above the most highest, for thy haste is in vain to be above him, for thou hast much exceeded.
Keep going.
Verse 35. Did not the souls also of the righteous ask question of these things in their chambers, saying, how long shall I hope on this fashion? When cometh the fruit of the floor of our reward?
What's the question?
So in this scripture, I know you said yesterday the chambers is captivity. Is the reward like us coming out of the captivity?
The chambers is about Noah.
No.
Noah in the ark, in their chambers.
Right.
That's what they were waiting. What were they waiting on in their chambers?
For the flood to go away.
For the flood to end. When is the flood going to be over? They sitting in their chambers and they sending a bird out. And the bird go out and the bird come back and they don't have nothing. They're like, damn, this is what's going on with Ezra. He's like, when is the end going to come? We see this happening. We being thrashed by the oppressors and the heathens. When is this going to end? Now I got to wait. And I keep waiting. And I keep waiting. All right, now is the time over? That's the chambers. The same thing with Noah. Right. Noah was sitting in the ark waiting for the flood to be over.
Right.
Keep going.
Come on. When cometh the fruit of the floor of our reward?
What is the fruit? The fruit is what the bird came back with, the leaf.
Right.
He came back with to let you know the flood is over.
Right.
This is what he wants. He wants a fruit. He wants a leaf. He wants some type of token, some sign to tell him, man, this is over with. This captivity is ended. And he want to know the day, the time, the hour, the moment, the second. Right. He want to know, when is this going to be over, and tell me now, because I'm tired of waiting. Keep going.
Come on. Verse 36. And unto these things Uriel, the archangel, gave them answer and said, even when the number of seeds is filled in you, for he have weighed the world in the balance.
Ooh, this is heavy. You know what the angel was telling Ezra? The number of the seed in you. Go ahead.
It's like, so is he talking about the number of the seeds in filled in him? Is it talking about the times he came before?
No. This is talking about something has to grow in you first. This is the thing. We keep saying, when is Christ going to come back? You're not ready for Christ to come back.
Right.
You are not at your final form. See, you in the truth, but you're not at the capacity that the Lord called you in the truth to be. The Lord called you in the truth to be mighty. And you're not mighty. You're not even many. You're just in here.
Right.
You're just in here with a name and oil dripping down your head. And the Lord is waiting for you to step into who you're supposed to be. What else he said after that?
Come on. For he hath weighed the world in the balance.
Weighed the what?
The world in the balance.
What does that mean? The world is waiting for you to understand what you got to understand. The world is waiting for you to grow the hell up. The world, because we are the only people that are not going to be like the Epstein Islands. That's our job.
Right.
Blacks and Spanish don't have an Epstein Island. And we have to remain that way. We can't want to be like them so now we envy them and we go make Diddy's island. We can't do that. See, Diddy was the closest thing to Epstein.
Right.
But he nowhere near Epstein.
Right.
You understand? Have you heard the stories about the baby eating and all the stuff that they were doing on that island, cutting the baby's face off, putting the baby's face on their face, and then the baby's still alive and screaming? See, we don't got those type of people, and we can never be like them.
Right.
We can't be like that. The world is waiting on you to grow up. The world is waiting on you to understand more. See, but you don't want to understand more. You want the truth and the work of God to be like a microwave.
Right.
Like a text message. See, in the past, you used to write letters fold it up, and send it, and ride it 3 days. Do you like me? Sleep under a tree, start a fire, get up, ride another 2 days, and give my lady. And then she read it and she be like, yes. And you go and walk outside the city gates and read it and say, yes, that was your text message. Now you just got everything at your fingertips. You make a whole meal in 30 seconds. That's your favorite number to press on the microwave. 30. 30. That's what you press. 30. Instead of just pressing a minute and 30 seconds or 2 minutes. You just 30. That's how you think the truth is going to be.
Right.
You think serving the Lord is going to be like this. I'm going to come in the truth. I'm going to get my name. And now I'm what?
Saved.
Yeah, but give me more. Now I'm what?
Perfect.
Now I'm just waiting on Jesus. That's what you think. You think now you're in the truth, you got your name, just waiting on Jesus now. Where you at? I'm in the truth now, Lord. No, you're not.
Right.
There's way more you have to grow into and understand. Read that verse again from the top.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 4, verse 36. And unto these things Uriel the archangel gave them answer, and said, even when the number of seeds is filled in you, but he have weighed the world in the balance.
Something has to grow in you, and the world is dependent on what you know. The world is dependent on how you live. This earth, the earth was made for Adam's family, to rule it. That's what it was made for. It was made, and the Lord put Adam in the garden, and Adam's family was supposed to rule the earth. Adam's family planted a seed of wickedness in the earth.
Right.
And that seed went out to everybody. And that became your reality. That fruit. So now we wonder, when is the good fruit going to come out? Whenever you put the good seed in you. Whenever the good seed sprouts up in you and grows in you and starts to come out of you, then you'll start to see it in the earth. Keep going. Go ahead.
And that verse where it say, and unto these things Uriel the archangel gave them answer. That's when he told everybody to ask the same question.
Yes. Yeah, he giving them the same answer that he's been giving everybody that's been wanting to know, when is this going to be over? He's giving them all parables.
Right.
That's what he's telling them. He's telling them, this is how you're going to do it. Keep going.
Verse 37, by measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times, and he doth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled.
What that mean? Go ahead.
That's about the 144,000.
By measure, he has measured the times. Read it again.
By measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times, and he does not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled.
Yes. Anybody? Isaiah?
Is it basically saying like ain't nothing changing until the order?
Yes. Give him a hand. He said it's going to take time. Okay, this is what you're doing. You want to skip elementary and go to college.
Right.
But you have to go through measure and time to get this thing that you want. You want the kingdom, but you still in preschool. You haven't learned anything. You don't know how to read. You don't know how to write. You don't know how to add, subtract. You don't know how to do anything at all. But you want this place that you have to rule, but you have the mind of a child,
Right.
the nation. And you trying to hurry up and get out of here. If I send a bunch of children into the kingdom, what's going to happen to the kingdom? The same exact thing that happened when Adam had.
Right.
So what has to happen? By measure, by time, by seed, You got to grow, and it takes time. So many brothers come into school and they do 4 years in the school, and then they think they're supposed to be a 5,000 and a captain. I've been in the school 5 years, damn. When I'm gonna be 5,000? 5 years, 5,000. I mean, it just makes sense. No, it don't. Because nothing's growing in you. You're not growing mentally. The only thing that's passing is time. But you're not getting stronger. You're still dealing with the same things you were dealing with when you first came into school. Read it one more time.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 4, verse 37. By measure have we measured the times, and by number have we numbered the times.
Yeah, by measure and by number. There is a time limit, and you have to go through the steps. You got to go through the steps. We're not going to just jump into the kingdom because you got your name. We're not going to do that. You got to go through the steps. You got to grow. You got to learn. You got to get counsel. You got to get cut. You got to get told that you don't know nothing and you stupid and that you need to grow the hell up. This is what you do in the truth. You come in the truth as a grown man and woman to be told that you are a child. That's what you do. And that's what Christ wants, children. He said, suffer the little children to come unto me. He wants you to come in here like a child. Children don't argue with what's being taught. Children don't fight against the lesson. Children just sit in class, learn, and accept. I got the answer. They learn, they sponges. You're not a sponge because you are not absorbing the information, which is making the time go longer and longer. General Muhammad said all the time, General Muhammad breaks something down and then he say, none of you know what the hell I'm talking about. None of you are listening at all, but oh well, next question. You know why? Because if we were listening, there wouldn't be 100 councils a day. Right. If we were listening, we wouldn't have to fight the same fight every day. You will get past that fight. You're not getting past it because you're not winning it. You're still losing to it. So the Lord is saying, it's got to go through measure. This has got to go through time. This got to go through the proper steps in order to keep going.
Verse 38. Then answered I and said, O Lord that bears rule, even we are full of impiety.
Impiety. What is impiety?
Lack of respect for the Lord.
Yes, it's unrighteousness. We're full of unrighteousness. So you saying we got to change and we gonna get it once we grow, right. But we full of unrighteousness. Like, damn, Lord, like what you want us to do? We sinners. Right. Ezra is looking at the whole nation and he sees the same thing that you see. Damn, how the hell we gonna get all these crackheads? How we gonna change these hoes and turn them into housewives? How we gonna get our grandparents to stop going to church? How we gonna tell our theas to put the rosary beads down and that Lent ain't a real holiday? And that the Catholic Church is some bullshit and Mary, was a regular woman and she ain't the mother of God. And you sitting here in your mind just like Ezra. Ezra is looking at the work he gotta do, and he's like, but damn, you asking us to do the impossible because we're full of sin. We're full of unrighteousness. Go ahead.
It's like, is this like when people say like in the Christian church, we all sinners, but at this point Christ ain't returned yet, so that was his mindset.
Yeah, that you know what that we're all sinners is? Your excuse to just bypass the change. Right. Well, I mean, at least we trying. So just go ahead and come and get us and snap your fingers, and then we'll be righteous, Lord. That ain't what the Lord wants from you. He wants you to want to be different. And he'll just wait until you do. And he'll let everybody sit on top of you and oppress you and stomp on you and stomp you into dirt until you get your act right. But as the prophecies move forward, that lets you know that he's getting tired of watching you suffer. Right. As World War III, World War III can't go on and then somebody else sit on the throne and become a new ruler other than the white man. The Chinese man cannot become the new ruler of the earth and then have us in captivity. You know why? because then that would make the Bible a lie.
Right.
It would make the word of God a lie. So then that means God has to do what he said he was going to do. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it.
Right.
We are running to the end of the road. We are running to the end of the road. Now, something has to grow in you. When? How fast?
Right now.
Very fast. Instantly. Now, you better 30-second that change. You better 30 that them demons out of you. That's what you better do. Keep going.
Verse 39. And for our sakes, peradventure, it is that the floors of the righteous are not filled, because of the sins of them that dwell upon the earth.
The floor of the righteous, people on the ark. We can't get out because of the sins of the people. You understand? So because of the unrighteousness, we can't grow the fruit. What are we trying to grow? Fruit. We trying to put the truth in people. But why won't the truth take? Because some seeds fall on stony ground. Some seeds fall, they go deep, but then they get choked up by the thorns and the thistles. We planting seeds like crazy. We got videos everywhere, all on social media, on every platform. We going to camp 2 times a week. We teaching class 7 days a week. We putting out the seeds. But there's so much sin in everybody's mind, they can't accept. The grain can't accept it. So nothing can grow out of it.
Right.
Our wickedness is so bad that we'll never succeed. That's what Ezra's is saying. The wickedness of our people is so bad, we'll never succeed and get out of here. You understand? Good? You want some more? Come on.
Okay, verse 40. So he answered me and said, Go thy way to a woman with child, and ask of her, when she hath fulfilled her 9 months, if her womb may keep the birth any longer within her.
What is he trying to get them to understand? He said, let me help you understand this. Go ask a pregnant woman that when the time is up, can she still hold the baby? That's what he's trying to get you to see. He's saying, listen now, when it's time, there is nothing that's going to stop it from happening. If a woman's water break, she can't say, oh, give me 6 more weeks. No. Why? Because it's time. And the time is now. That's what he's trying to say. Go ask a pregnant woman if her 9 months is up, if she can still hold that baby.
Right.
No. Keep going.
Verse 41. Then said I, No, Lord, that can she not.
She cannot do that. Go ahead.
And he said unto me, in the grave, the chambers of souls are like the womb of a woman.
Keep going.
Verse 42. For like as a woman that travaileth maketh haste to escape the necessity of the travail.
It's like a woman that's trying to make the pain end. She's trying to make the labor pain stop. You see what I'm saying? She's trying to escape the pain. Well, like a woman that's pregnant, that's trying to get rid of the baby. Go ahead.
Even so do these places haste to deliver those things that are committed unto them.
Even the earth is trying to hurry up and get you in power. Everything is waiting on you. The animals depend on you. The air depends on you. The water depends on you. The molecules depend on you. The children depend on you. White children need you to rule. The Arabs, you know how many Arabs have been dying for the last 20 years out because you're not in rulership and in power? Do you know how many African babies are starving because you're not in power? Do you see how your home is being destroyed? Okay, let me say, think about this. The earth is your house, right? And you're supposed to be the landlord. And it was supposed to be passed to you. Now you pass through the house and you look at the house and the landlords are not taking care of the house. So you looking at it like, man, if I had the land, I would do this with it. The land, I would till the land for 7 years, and then on the 8th year, I would stop and rest and then go over here and till the land. The earth needs time to rest. Oh, I wouldn't have animals in the zoo. If you want to come and see an animal, you would have to come and see it in its natural habitat. Like you think like that. I would never throw trash in the ocean. There'd never be trash in the ocean. I wouldn't pull all the oysters and all of the crawfish and shrimp out of the water to stop the water from being blue for people to suck the eyeballs out of them. I would never do that. But you see how dirty the water is and you know why it's dirty. You see how the earth is dry and you know why. Because this is your land. This belongs to you. And the Lord did it to you on purpose so that you can see how it's being mismanaged, and it should push you to want to manage it. You got some more? Keep going.
Verse 43. From the beginning, look what thou desires to see. It shall be shew thee. Verse 44. Then answered I and said, if I have found favor in thy sight, and if it be possible, and if I be meet therefore. Verse 45.
He said, if I'm good, if I found favor in your sight, if I could, Baba Kushar, can you show me more? What does Ezra want to know? Man, when in the hell is this going to be over? Damn. Keep going.
Khan. Show me then whether there be more to come than is past, or more past than is to come.
He's like, all right, so this is my next question. Do I got a lot more to go? Or have we put a lot behind us already and are we close to the end? That's what Ezra want to know at that time. Okay, you told me that. Now let me ask you this. Keep going.
What is verse 46? What is past I know, but what is forth to come I know not. Verse 47. And he said unto me, stand up upon the right side, and I shall expound the similitude unto thee. Verse 48. So I stood and saw, and behold, an hot burning oven passed by before me. And it happened that when the flame was gone by, I looked, and behold, the smoke remained still.
You need that? So the hot oven. So the hot oven is hot, right?
Right.
You feel the heat of the hot oven, right? But the oven passed. So what's left? The smoke. That's important. Keep going.
Verse 49. After this, there passed by before me a watery cloud, and sent down much rain with a storm. And when the stormy rain was past, the drops remained still.
So now it was raining hard. But then the rain clouds passed, and what's left? The water on the ground. Keep going.
Verse 50. Then said he unto me, consider with thyself, as the rain is more than the drops, and as the fire is greater than the smoke, but the drops and the smoke remain behind. So the quantity which is past did more exceed.
So what's back is bigger than what's left. He's saying you don't got long because the damage has been done. The damage came from the heat and from the rain. Now you just got the drops. The drops gonna dry up, and the smoke is gonna clear. You don't have long. But it would be a long time if it was still raining. Because now, think about you a little kid and you want to go to recess. If it rained outside, you know you out of there. But if it rained yesterday and the ground was wet this morning, by the time it's time to go to recess, if the sun hot enough, you might be able to get some of that. That's why they start putting rocks on the playground. So you can get some of that recess in. Because they were trying to make sure that it was drying up. But this is what the Lord is trying to show you. The Lord is showing you that everything that has to happen has been sown already. The evil of this world has been sown. The evil, God is going to punish the earth for the crime that was committed against Abel. Right. You remember that. The Lord said he remembered what happened to Abel. So the evil of this world has already been sown. Now the only thing that has to happen is the seed has to grow from it. The punishment has to come. That's what we're here to bring.
Right.
And the way we bring it is by changing. That's how you do it. And that's what he's telling Ezra. He's like, listen, man, you got a lot more to learn. And it's going to take time for you to become the man that you need to become. But you're going to have to do it because the world depends on it.
Right.
That same thing he's telling us. And we're looking at the rockets' rain glare. While bursting in there, gave through the night, that the flag was still there. All that's happening right now in your face. The only thing left now is for you to change and Christ to come back. What are you going to do? Anything else?
Okay.
Come on. Now go ahead. The last two, some more.
Verse 51. Then I prayed and said, may I live, thinkest thou, until that time? Or what shall happen in those days?
He said, oh, well, if it ain't going to be long, then am I going to live to see it? Yeah. How close are we talking? Am I going to be able to be here to see? Go ahead.
Come on. Or what shall happen in those days?
Go ahead.
Verse 52. He answered me and said, as for the tokens whereof thou askest me, I may tell thee of them in part, but as touching thy life, I am not sent to shew thee.
I can tell you about what's coming, but I can't tell you if you're going to be here to see it or not. Because I'm not here to tell you whether or not you're going to be alive. But I am here to tell you about what's going to happen. See, that's what people want. People are so focused on themselves, they forget about all of us. This is about us being free out of captivity. You understand? The nation. This is not about you. And so many times people get so caught up in themselves and their selfishness and their own desires and what they want to do and how they want to live that they forget that there's a bigger picture at hand. There's something bigger than you and your feelings and your emotions that's going on. What's going on right now is we are the ones that are sent out into the world to plant the seed of righteousness to the people. All that other stuff is not important right now. Playing and, doing all that, that's not important. It's not wrong, but it's not important. When America starts to get hit, like Iran, nobody's going to be saying, let's take a girls' trip. Nobody's going to be saying, let's go out to eat. You're going to want to make sure that you're safe, that you're able to, be provided for and protected. You need to think about that before the bombs hit your front yard. That's how you keep yourself safe when it happens. You understand? So that's what they're talking about.
Okay, you ready?
Come on.
All right, so in chapter 5, sir, verse 1, sir.
Chapter 5? Mm-hmm. Come on.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, verse 1. Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of the truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith.
What is this talking about? This is talking about what happened after Christ. This is after Christ, right? And the truth went into darkness. Nobody knew all this stuff. I'm sorry, I didn't say nobody. The truth wasn't the popular doctrine in the earth. What started to be pushed? Darkness, Christianity. Muslims start pushing their doctrine. And now the light of the world, the truth about our king that was to bring our nation back together, that was hidden.
Right.
That was hidden. Go ahead.
It's like it, sir.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to say this is a good precept. In Revelation 12 and 6, is that talking about the same thing?
Read it.
Come on. I'm sorry, verse 5. The book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 5. And she brought forth a man-child who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron. And her child was caught up unto God and to his throne. Verse 6. And the woman fled into the wilderness.
No. Because this is talking about Christ coming back and taking us out of here. That scripture that you just read in Ezra is about the work we're going to do to make Christ come.
Okay.
So
Go ahead.
Chapter 12 in Revelation applied to chapter 4.
Chapter 4 of what?
Second Ezra. But it talks about, and that's the only trying to push out the child.
No. Because he was using the woman pushing out the child as an example to say you have to wait. The metaphor about the woman and the child was to say you can't rush a pregnancy.
Right.
You have to wait to term. You got to take it one bi-weekly. Every week matters. You can't skip any steps. And that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to go from elementary to college. He was trying to go from elementary to PhD. And he don't know any other information he needs to actually wear that jacket.
Right.
That's what that scripture is about. But Revelation is talking about, what is that? What was it referring
The
to?
wilderness, sir. Being carried away to the wilderness.
Is that what you're talking about? What scripture you?
Oh,
You talking about the man child and the woman? Yeah. That's talking about us bringing forth the spirit of Christ into the earth. Like what we going into now is to bring forth the spirit of Christ in the earth.
Right.
That's what 5 is going into. How we bringing that spirit out of darkness. So the world go into decay and the darkness after Christ left, and they got what they wanted. The Pharisees and Sadducees and the Jews said, "What? Crucify him! Crucify him!" Christ is like, they don't know what they're doing. Forgive them. And what happened? We went into darkness.
Right.
The world went into darkness. They persecuted all the apostles, all the prophets of God, all the men that was out teaching the truth. So now the truth was hidden. The world was in darkness. Keep reading.
Second Ezra, sir.
Yeah, come.
Verse 2. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest.
That's what you see happening now. They thought they was wicked at that time. Ezra thought it couldn't get no worse. He said the iniquity is going to increase above what you see happening right now.
Right.
Keep going.
Or that thou hast heard long ago.
Or it's going to be worse than what you heard from long ago. The way your people about to act, you asking me when is this going to be over? It ain't even got to the tip of the iceberg of how evil y'all about to be. You think, Ezra, you think that we wicked now. You think sin is in us now. No, wait till you see them in about 2020, in about 2,500 years. Wait till you see them, You wait till you see them then. Keep going.
Verse 3. In the land that thou seest, now that have fruit, shalt thou see wasted suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 4. But if the Most High grant thee to live, thou shalt see after the third trumpet, that the sun shall suddenly shine again in the night.
Now, what trumpet did we? Now, what we in the trumpets? Where that's at? Revelation. Now he's saying, now you're going to see during the time of the trumpets when the end is near, and what you gonna see? That the what gonna shine?
The sun shall suddenly shine again in the night.
Now the truth is going to come in the darkness. That's why I said, I have brought you out of darkness into the what? What kind of light?
The truth.
You said something about the light. It described it.
You're the children of the light.
I brought you out of darkness into the what light?
Into the that the sun. To my district.
I brought you out of darkness into the marvelous light. You know why? Because imagine how long we've been in decay. Right. Imagine how long you haven't known who you were. You knew you wasn't no African. You never could associate with Africans. The Africans at your school that you tried to talk to, they never was your friend. You never had nothing with them. You tried to, give me one if I could, if I push up. You could never, associate yourself with them. and you found out that the people you read about in the Bible is your ancestors. Like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. You Africans, you Goliath and them.
Right.
Yeah, I see why we don't like each other. I see why we don't rock like that. But you say God's chosen people are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, I always kind of rock with the Mexicans.
Right.
I was always kind of cool with them. But then we did beef though. And I understand why Christ had to say, love ye one another. Because we was beefing with each other. And that beef is what stopped us from coming together and being who we are. So now that the truth is here, the light is being spread. And what is the white man trying to do? He's trying to put that light out. He's trying to stomp that out. Oh no, he's trying to keep the race wars up, keep the races divided. Us. Right. Oppress the Mexicans, oppress the Venezuelans, oppress the Colombians, oppress the Argentinians, oppress everybody. The blacks, oppress the Jamaicans, oppress the Haitians. I'm gonna keep all y'all divided and oppressed, separate from each other. Right. And now we looking at everybody like, well, you didn't help us when we was going through this. Well, y'all didn't help us when we went through this. Y'all didn't help us with, and we beef over that. All the time, the white man is just trying to distract us long enough for the day of judgment. Right. Keep going. Go ahead.
So the third trumpet, that's the judgment.
The third trumpet, nah, that's not the judgment. But it's coming into the judgment. Because you got somebody look up what the trumpet is. You stay where you at, but somebody else look what the trumpet is. Keep going.
Verse 4. But if the Most High grant thee to live, thou shalt see. Verse 5. And blood shall drop out of wood, and the stone shall give his voice, and the people shall be troubled.
Keep going.
Verse 6. And even he shall rule, whom they look not, for that dwell upon the earth, and the fowls shall take their flight away together. Verse 7. And the Sodomite sea shall cast out fish, and make a noise in the night, which many have not known, but they shall all hear the voice thereof.
Good night. It called them the Sodomite sea. What is the Sodomite sea? What is the sea in the Bible? Y'all don't know? Come on. Razan?
The sea is the people, right?
Yes. That's why when you go to a football game, they say, do the wave.
Right. Because
it's a sea of people. So the Sodomite sea is what?
The gay people.
A whole bunch of gay people. What it is. And the fish of that sea are the people that's produced out of this people.
Right.
Right? It's another scripture in Revelation that talks about Sodom. It should be as Sodom and Gomorrah. And it said that the waters are peoples and nations. Right. This is the precept for that. You can flip back and forth through that. What you need? Third trumpet. What's the third trumpet? Just tell me what it is.
Verse 10, Revelation 8, it says, in the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning, and it was a lamp. Mm-hmm. It fell upon the third part of the river, mm-hmm, and upon the fountains of water. Mm-hmm. Is that what you were saying?
Yes. It's talking about the star falling upon water. It's talking about the same thing we're talking about right here. You understand? It's falling on the people. People are not, unclean people. And what kind of water was it? Wormwood?
Yeah, common.
Yeah, that's bitter water. Right? Bitter. Everybody's bitter. Everybody is evil. Everybody is unclean. It's not drinking water. The people are not clean. Keep reading,
Raphael. Verse 8. There, it's like, which many have not known, but they shall all hear the voice thereof. Verse 8. There shall be a confusion, also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
Come on now. You know what that means. It's saying that there's going to be some confusion in the world and menstruous women. What's a menstruous woman? What is a menstruous woman? What is she?
On her cycle, but she always like angry.
If she's menstruous, she's what?
Unclean.
Unclean. An unclean woman is going to bring out what?
Bring forth monsters.
Bring forth what?
Monsters.
See what the streets is full of.
Right.
Menstruous women's children. She raising monsters, huh? She raising monsters because there's no man in the house. There's no righteous leadership. There's no guidance, no instruction. And that's what this nation needs. This nation needs righteous instruction, righteous leaders. And what you're doing, you making an excuse not to be righteous because how am I going to change everybody? And look at all these niggas. Look at what they doing. I can't change them. You're going to have to let your light shine. One light lights up this room. If we turn off all the lights in here, all we need is one light and everybody will be able to see that one light. You don't know how big what we do and say is and how much it affects people. I remember when I first came into Truth Right, when I told people that I didn't eat pork, it was like I was a unicorn. It was like, you don't eat what? Now I go places and I be like, yeah, no pork. Oh, no, yeah, we don't do pork here. I never heard that before. Never heard that. Now I'm starting to hear more and more people say, oh, no, I don't do the pork. I don't do the shrimp. Where did they get that from?
Right.
Your superstars are wearing fringes.
I seen that the other day.
The superstars wearing fringes, and I'm not talking about on their t-shirt. I'm not seeing no superstar wear fringes on their t-shirt.
Right.
They all wearing them down their pants, on the jackets, on the sleeves. They wearing them like us out.
Oh, God.
Where they get it from? Huh?
Get it from us, sir.
The little light that you are shining off from little classes like this is making it to the mountaintop.
Right.
And the people that were the sun and the moon that everybody looked up to, everybody's starting to say, these the people that really got the truth.
Right.
These the people that's really got the information. The sun is falling from heaven.
Right.
Now everybody's starting to see that these people don't deserve to be put on such high pedestal anymore.
Right.
These people do. So what's happening? A new heaven and a new earth. There's new people going to the top and new people going to the bottom.
Right.
That's what you see happening. Keep going.
Verse 9. And salt waters shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself.
Then shall what?
Hide itself.
Wit shall hide itself. Everything you think is smart, that ain't gonna matter no more. Right. All this, the earth is flat, the earth is a cube, the earth is this, they landed on the moon. They didn't land on the moon. That ain't stopping niggas from doing crack. Right. That don't matter. Let's talk about things that matter. Let's not argue over things that don't matter. We talking about, that's not important. Let's change the people because we don't have long. Time is short. Some more? Where you at?
Verse 9.
Okay.
The second half.
Come on.
And understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber.
Understanding hides from people. You know who understanding hid from? T.D. Jakes,
right.
Creflo Dollar, all them religious leaders that you look up to. When we start coming out and teaching the Bible on the streets, and them Christians start going to church and asking them pastors them questions, pastors start hiding out. They stopped teaching them.
Right.
They thanked the Lord for COVID because now they didn't have to see everybody face to face and have to tell them they didn't understand the Bible. And now they're out of business. Churches are closed. I got a video in my phone now that I just watched to go to sleep. I just watched it just to sleep. They talk about 85% of mega churches are closed. 85%. I remember going out on the street and saying, that T.D. Jakes' church we're gonna make it a homeless shelter. Right. I remember saying it. It's like that was probably my second count speaker. Said we're gonna make your church a homeless shelter. Right. We're gonna sleep people. You got thousands of seats in there. We're gonna have thousands of people in there sleep. There ain't gonna be nobody sleeping on the street doing no freeze. And there ain't gonna be nobody sleeping on the street and being hungry and not having clothes. And you got a big old stadium that you can't help nobody with. No. Not when we get in charge. Right. And now, them churches is closed. Barakatah Yahweh Yahushua. That's the Lord. That's the Lord. And this is just the beginning. And let me tell you something. The Lord said, I'm going to use, give me that. I'm going to use the, let's see. How does it go? Wisdom. Use the fools. Oh, low degree. That's what it is. That's what I mean. Give me James 1:9. And
This,
you can go ahead.
This is the book of James, chapter 1, verse 9. That the brother of low degree rejoice in that he is exalted.
You hear that? It said a brother of low degree is going to rejoice because he going to be exalted. The Lord don't need no PhD nigga to speak for him. He uses niggas straight off the streets with all the experience. The best bosses are the ones with the most experience. The best boss is the one who swept the floor and moved up to the fries and moved up to the burgers and moved up to, to shift manager and then, district manager. And that's the best boss. Why? Because you worked all the jobs. You give real expectations. Right. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to say sweep this whole floor in 5 minutes and then take out all the trash and you should be done in 10 minutes. Because you've never done the job, you're going to give an unreal expectation. But because you've done it, you're going to be like, yeah, this flow, hey, it's going to take you about 45 minutes. Right. So you should be done in an hour in here and get that because you know how this goes. Right. A man of low degree is the one that the Lord wants. The world has taught you that you are not important because you're from the streets. God said, what? Read it again.
Let the brother of low degree rejoice in that he is exalted.
He said, let the brother of low degree rejoice because he's going to be exalted by the Lord. You may not be exalted in this world, but this world is passing away. You're going to be exalted in the kingdom. You're going to be exalted in the world to come. So what are we doing? We building up the street niggas. Christ said, I came to the rich. Right. I came to the Pharisees and Sadducees, and they didn't want to come to the wedding. They didn't want to come in. So what to do? Go out to the highways and the byways and fill my house. Right. We coming up in here. That's right.
Wise and prudent.
Y'all have what?
Hid these things from the wise and prudent and has revealed them unto babes.
Do you hear what he just said? He said, man, I thank you, Lord, that you hid this from the people of high degree, from the wise and the prudent, the people with all the wits. And you have given it to who?
Unto babes.
You're giving it to the people that no one takes serious.
Right.
That's why Christ says, suffer not these little children to come unto me. You are a young man. You come in here, you're a young man. That's what we call you. Young man this, young man that. Why? because you're a child in the truth. Scripture said, be born again. You got to die to be born again. And when you come out the womb and you born again, you don't come out grown. You don't come out 30 when you're born. You come out a baby. That's what the Lord wants. The Lord wants people that's going to come in here and learn like children. That's going to take this in and be like, when you see kids, you say, man, that little boy a sponge. The Lord wants a sponge for him. Right. All right?
Somebody, sir.
We good? Go ahead.
Somebody, sir. What you were saying earlier about like one of us being a light is like a great thing. I remember one time we was in the store, and this man was talking to us, asking about the shooting day and everything. And he was like, Raphael gave me the rundown of the Israelites and the Bible. And he was like, the Christian church could never answer me this one thing. He was like, if God loves everybody, like, how does he love the wicked ones? Raphael was like, you don't. And then the guy, he paid for my candy bar. I was like, basically having malfunctioning in my phone. And he ended up paying for my stuff because Raphael answered this question that the church couldn't answer.
Hey, give him a hand. The Christian church got a jet. The Christian church, the pastors get jets and Rolls Royces and Rolexes for not answering questions. Imagine what the Lord got in store for you. Right. When you free a brother's mind by giving him the what?
The truth.
Nope.
Light?
Give him a hand. Yeah, nigga. By giving him the light. Giving him the marvelous light that come out of this truth. They gonna be like, man, you shine light on that situation. See, that's why, you know why Epstein Island has been so prosperous?
Because it was in the dark?
Yes. See, that's what we do.
Right.
We put light on you. See, that's where the demons live at, in darkness. That's why let me tell you something, this is an excellent segue. This is why you can't change.
Right.
The reason you can't change is because you don't come and get counsel for the things that you hiding. Those things that you hiding is why the demon can constantly tell you, oh, you ain't one of them. Right. You a hypocrite. You fake. Yeah, because I'm going to expose you. Wait till they find out you was doing this. Wait till they find out you've been saying this or you live this type of life. Oh, yeah, I'm going to expose you. And that makes you just stay one step back. Kind of keep your distance. Like, you want to be in here, but you don't want light put on you. You know what you're going to have to do? You are going to have to expose yourself. You're going to have to bring it and say, hey, I got this problem. This is what I've been dealing with. I've been dealing with this for years, and I need help with it. Now, when the demon come to you and say, yeah, I'm going to let them know, you can say, I already did.
Right.
I already told them what I'm on. So I'm not on it no more. I changed. I'm working on it. You're going to have to fight that demon with doing something. You're going to have to shed light to what's in darkness. Because if you don't, you're never going to be able to change. That demon is going to torment you day and night. That demon is going to torment you until you give up. And you know what you think you're going to do? You know what you think your escape is? How are you going to get out of this place? What are you going to do so that you don't fight?
So you don't fight?
Yeah, so that you don't fight. What does everyone do because they don't want to fight? Drugs, and then the supreme one is what?
They turn on their brothers.
No.
They off themselves.
They kill themselves. That's what they do. Yeah, drugs is the first step. I gotta get these voices out of my head. I gotta get drunk. I gotta get high. I gotta pop these pills. I gotta suppress the pain and I'm fighting demons. I'm fighting demons. I'm fighting. That's what you say. Then when you stop fighting them, you just be like, this is the easy way out because you don't want to fight. That's the coward way out.
Right.
You running. You don't want to fight. Guess what the Lord do when you die?
See you right back.
Send your ass right back in here. Boom. As soon as you come back, you right back with the same problem that you didn't fight. 10 times worse now. It's stronger on you because you won't fight it. You can't escape the Lord. You got to fight it. And the world wants you to be weak. And the world does not want you to fight the demon, because on the other end of fighting the demon comes the kingdom.
Right.
Christ is not going to come and make you follow him. You're either going to fight to follow him, or you're going to die and come back and have to fight again. The first death, give me that and the second death scripture. Anybody online got any questions? Give me the second death scripture first.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 20 and verse 6. Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection.
Stop. Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection. How do you have part in the first resurrection? You kill yourself.
Right.
You kill the old man, and then you raise up a new creature. What did Paul say? Any man that be in Christ is a new creature. Old things pass away, and most things become new. All things become new. Right? That's the first death. And so many people are holding on to the past just so they can have a reason to be a victim. Do you understand that? So many people do that, and women do this specifically. They hold on to something because this is my way out right here. This thing right here. I was hurt by this, so now I have the right to be disrespectful, to be weak, to not fight because this happened.
Right.
You can't do that, because as long as you hold on to that, then that means you didn't die. See what I'm saying? You didn't give it all up. So now you come in here, you get a name, you change, but you still the same person because you didn't fully give up. You didn't die. The first thing you got to do is you're going to have to die.
Right.
Keep going.
On such the second death have no power.
On such the second death have no power. If you kill yourself spiritually, if you get rid of the old man spiritually first, well, when Christ comes, he doesn't have to kill you because you got rid of everything that he would have hated. So now when he sees you, he doesn't see a drug addict and an abuser and a hoe or a pimp or a murderer or a thief or a prostitute. He doesn't see those things because you took it upon yourself to get rid of it. But if you don't, and you hide it, then Christ is just going to be the one to come and shed light on it. He's going to say, yeah, this is who you really are. Bring them hither and slay them before me. You got something else?
This is the last part of it.
Go ahead.
On such the second death have no power, but they shall be priests of God and of Christ.
But the man that do it is going to be a priest of God and Christ. The man that does change and become that man that he's supposed to be, the Lord gonna put a crown on your head and give you power and rulership and authority on this earth. I would rather be a baller in the kingdom of heaven than in the kingdom of hell.
Right.
All right, nigga, we in hell. Like, this shit is trash. Look at this. Cement floors. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit ass walls.
Right.
I'm trying to rule where it's streets of gold.
Right.
Carbuncle and topaz. You know what I'm saying? Rubies. Come on now. Don't get me to thinking about the kingdom. I get the ruby grill, ruby top, carbuncle bottom. You know what I'm saying? Topaz, pinky ring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be a Judite in the kingdom. But what you want to floss diamonds? You know that diamonds ain't even the precious stone in the Bible? It's not even the precious stone now. If you got diamonds on in the kingdom, we gonna be like, all right. Good job, brother. Good job. White people gonna wear diamonds. We gonna be like, that's good, man. That's good. I see you, man. You hang on in there. No, we're not gonna wear diamonds in the kingdom. No, we're gonna wear real. We're gonna wear titanium.
Right.
We're gonna wear what's that thing that the fake Israelites was talking about? They found.
Oh yeah.
Vibranium. Yeah. Oh, that's what we gonna be in. If it's some vibranium out there, we gonna have a vibranium suit on.
Right.
Why? Because we put our riches in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
We gave our life for Christ, and when we had the liberty to do whatever we wanted to do, to serve whatever God we wanted to serve, to do whatever we are free right now.
Right.
There's nothing stopping us but us from saying, hey, y'all after class, let's just go buy a pound of weed and smoke right here in the school. Let's smoke right here. Ain't nothing stopping us from doing that but us.
Right.
Do you understand that? There's nothing stopping you from being a hypocrite but you. You can just be a hypocrite or you cannot. And when you don't do it, the Lord is like, I can trust him with power.
Right.
I can trust him. All right? Go ahead.
Precept, sir.
Come on.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 16 and verse 24. Then said Jesus unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me.
What's your cross?
Burden.
Yeah, that's too cliche. You mean it's a burden, but what's the cross? Give me a cross. Name a cross. Razan.
Cross like the work, like the job description you gotta do for the Lord.
What can be a cross that you got to carry?
The ring.
Like your wife wants to leave you.
Right.
Like your children don't want you to come around no more because you're talking about no Christmas and no birthdays and all that. You imagine this, you find God, right? You walk in the house and you happy about finding God. You're like, man, I done found the truth. They like, what you talking about? Yeah, man, I found the truth. And you looking in the freezer. All this pork, we gotta get this shit up out of here. This shrimp, we gotta throw this away. Oh yeah, that Christmas tree, oh yeah, we snatching it up out of here.
Right.
Oh yeah, no more birthdays, y'all. God hate birthdays. What? Nigga, you better get out of my house with all that.
Right.
Do you know how your mama love God? She go to church every Sunday. You walk in there and tell her that God said that she can't celebrate her birthday and Christmas out, she gonna cuss you out. You and God. Well, it's a burden, it's a cross to carry to have to be able to be the one to say what God says.
Right.
That's a burden now. And if you're not willing to do that, then you're not willing to really follow Christ. Read it again.
Then said Jesus unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself.
Do what?
Deny himself.
Now they're gonna get mad at me.
Deny himself.
You're gonna have to first deny yourself and what?
And take up his cross.
And take on the burden of having to say what nobody wants to hear, and then do what?
And follow me.
And then do it and move whether they with you or not.
Right.
That's a hell of a battle lot. I don't know if you, well, we know. We done it. Now, just imagine how you felt when you first had to break the news to your family that you was no longer going to do what you've been doing your entire life. How'd they look at you? As a fool. What did the Bible say we are for Christ?
Fools for Christ.
Now it's starting to make sense. See, Christians can't be fools for Christ because everybody do it.
Right.
But what we doing, it make you look like a fool. So nobody's gonna like you. Everybody loves you when you sell drugs. Everybody. The people that shouldn't love you, like your mama should be like, nah, you selling them drugs, you need to get out of here. She loved her drug dealing son.
Right.
But her son that stopped selling drugs, he a fool.
Right.
Boy making good money. He's paying my rent. my car note. Now what? He ain't got no money. He talking about he trying to work a 9 to 5. When he was good. He didn't go to jail. He wasn't getting caught.
Right.
They hate you now because you want to follow the Lord. And you think in your mind that they should be happy for you.
Right.
In your mind, you thinking, yeah, they're gonna be happy when I tell them I'm finna change my life and follow the Lord. When in actuality, it's the total opposite. That's the cross you gotta bear. They're gonna say, you're not the cousin I knew. You're not the friend I knew. I'm good, bro. Do your thing. I'm good on you. What's up?
So I said this thing on the news thing. I was watching the chat earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It says Trump's commanders tell troops to prepare for Jesus' return and issue chilling Armageddon prophecy.
That's AI. That's real?
Yeah, the commander's like, you put the link in there. That's real.
It's a real post.
I go to the link. That's real.
Let me see that. Give me that. Let me look at that. Let me put my eyes on it. You said Trump said what?
So like,
yeah, break this down.
Yeah, so there's in the military, we got these commanders who've been telling troops that Donald Trump is anointed by Christ or anointed by God, and that this war in Iran is going to bring forth the second coming of Christ.
Hey, get that. That was the devil that said that.
Come on, sir.
Get that devil in hand. Because Donald Trump is anointed by the Lord. You know why? You know what he's anointed to do?
Bring the end of the world.
Bring the end of the world. He has been raised up like Pharaoh was raised up. He is an anointed cherub, just like in Ezekiel. He is doing exactly what God wants to do to free you. Go ahead.
The last Trump, right?
The last Trump. Yeah, he the last Trump, all right.
damn.
Listen, let me tell you what's so beautiful about it. Matter of fact, we've been in 2nd Ezra's. I think it's in 5. Come on now. No, it's in 6. Did we read 6 already?
Nah, sir.
Hold up, the day come up with. Read verse 18, 6 and 18.
Oh, done. This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 6, verse 18. And it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth.
Keep going.
Verse 19. And will begin to make inquisition of them what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness. And when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. Verse 20. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together.
Let me tell you, the books that's open before the firmament is the books that Christ opened after he died on the cross. When we read in the book of Revelation, it said the Most High had a book in his hand that no man could open. Then Christ came as a lamb slain and opened the books, and the prophecy started coming to pass. Now the Lord is bringing inquisition onto the earth, and he's visiting the earth. And he's visiting the earth through this war. That's what he's doing. And you've seen it happen right now. So much so, they saying the Jews are black, the white man is not a Jew, aliens are real, and now this war is going to bring Jesus Christ back. I mean, God, I mean, listen now, what more do we have to do? Keep going.
Go on, verse 21. And the children of a year old shall speak with their voices. The women with child shall bring forth untimely children of 3 or 4 months old, and they shall live and be raised up. Verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
That's America. The full storehouses are suddenly going to be found empty. Y'all better go fill these cars up with gas, and y'all better go get some gas cans because they're fighting at the gas station in the Middle East.
That's right.
You know, the Middle East is the gas station for the earth. Well, they over there shooting bombs and missiles at the gas station. You know that, right? They just hit a refinery.
Right.
Y'all understand that they're shooting missiles at the world's gas station? I don't know if y'all comprehending what I'm saying. They are fighting with guns and missiles at the world's gas station. Go ahead.
So I just wanted to say, I just seen a story today. In Thailand, the government told the people that they had like 2 months worth of oil reserves in their country. So after 2 months, they're gonna run out of gas. So there's cars lined up in Thailand, and I also want to say that there's stuff happening in other countries like with the oil and the gas that other countries are not reporting on. Like this body get crazy.
Hey, you better go get you a bicycle. You better go get you an electric bike. You better go get you something to be able to move around because you're gonna have to fill that car up and park it.
Right.
You better go get you some 5-gallon gas cans and fill them jokers up.
Right.
I'm trying to tell you because the white man is sick. The white man is making Christ come back.
Right.
That is beautiful, huh? Now what are you gonna do? You still arguing with your husband? In the middle of World War III, you arguing with your husband. Is that what? Are you going to be arguing with your husband when Christ comes back? Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all sister something that's very weak. Let me tell y'all something. You could break the windows out of your man's car, you can be forgiven. You can slash his tires, you can be forgiven. There's a lot of things that you can do and be forgiven. But you can't unsuck that rod. You can't unride it.
Right.
Once you commit adultery, there is no going back. Let me tell you something. I just saw a video today where this white man that was in the military got a sex change and then got a sex change back. You can get a sex change and then change it back. But you can't go back after adultery.
Right.
Now imagine how deep adultery is.
Right.
That's how big it is. You can cut your rod off and then get the rod put back on. But you can't unblow that rod, sis. You can't unride it.
Right.
You better get strong spiritually in these last seconds because you're going to miss the chariots because you are mad over nothing.
Right.
I would hate that for you. I would hope that you endure to the end and see it through. Go ahead.
So you were saying women who are, they hang on to traumas or the past hurts. Is that the same as familiar spirits?
Yes. You are holding on to the pain of your past hurts because the demon in you is not allowing you to let it go because that's what he uses as a strength in your mind. He uses that thing as the reason why you should never let him go. You understand? So he's telling you, I've always been here with you. I've always defended you. He wasn't here with you. He ain't gonna do nothing but try to hurt you. He's just trying to control you. I'm trying to let you be free. I want you to be free to do whatever you want. He just want to be over you. That's the demon that's trying to control you and stop you from growing the hell up. That demon can destroy you. It can absolutely destroy you and make you do something stupid. All right? You got something else?
Yeah, I think that was it for the at the end, towards the end of 2 Ezra 5.
Okay.
Go to verse 41. It's the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 5, and verse 41. And I said, behold, O Lord, yet art thou nigh unto them that be reserved till the end. And what shall they do that have been before me, or we that be now, or they that shall come after us? Verse 42. And he said unto me, I will liken my judgment unto a ring. Like as there is no slackness of the last, even so there is no swiftness of the first. So, question is this right here is he just saying like it's gonna be the same thing? Like it's gonna be?
It ain't gonna be nothing. His judgment is gonna be like a ring. Like there's no slackness in the last or the first. You know, there's going to be a judgment that's going to be perfectly. It's going to be a perfect circle. Right. It's going to go. You know what goes around comes around. It's going to come back around perfectly. It's going to be so perfect the way that he does. Like, can you imagine how the white man is going to fall? How the Arabs are going to fall? How the Chinese and the East Indians and the Africans and all the nations are going to fall when they're in the height of their society. They have strong militaries, they have machine weapons, they have planes, they have fast boats. They think that they are in the height of their society. And they think that they can't be defeated. And they're going to come and be defeated in an hour. Now just imagine that you say, oh, that can't nobody mess with us. I remember this feeling playing basketball when I was younger. And we had this new boy at our school named Chris. He was about 6'8". About 6'8". We was freshmen, right? He was my center. And I was like, man, it's me, Chris, Jabril, you know what I'm saying, little Cedric, and David. Can't nobody mess with us. I get the ball to the paint. It's for show bucket. We played this team. Chris didn't have what it takes. He didn't have it. Because there was another 6'7" brother that was in the paint with him. Chris wasn't used to having to have competition. Right. He was used to being bigger than everybody. And that's America. America is used to being bigger than everybody and bullying everybody. China is used to talking about their weapons and how strong they are and marching in the street and acting like they're so strong. The Russians are used to showing you their videos about how militant the military is. Right. Until someone comes and out-militarizes your ass. Christ is going to come and show you what a host looks like. And it's not just a regular host. It's going to be heavenly. That's what it's going to be. Christ is going to show you he's more militant than you. And all those weapons you have are nothing compared to what they got. Your hydrogen bomb, your hydrogen, all that, that's Christ. You know, Christ's weapons are going to make you beat your pruning hoods into a plowshare. You're going to take that shovel and sharpen it up. You're going to put the guns down and pick up the shovels and the rakes when Christ gets through. Right. That's what's going to happen. And it's going to be a perfect circle. Because can you imagine our Native Indian brothers? They were on the islands with bows, with wood. And they thought, man, these are our weapons. They strong. We kill deer. We kill everything with this. And the white man had a sword. And he gave the sword to the Native Indian. And the Native Indian grabbed it by the sharp side because he had never seen weapons like this before. Right. It's like, oh, shit, what is this? It's like they don't even know how to grab a sword, man. I'm talking to the queen. I gave him a sword and he grabbed it by the sharp end. With 25 more people, we can go and inhabitate this whole island. Well, wait till Christ comes. Right. Christ gonna pull up with something, and you're gonna look at it, and you're not gonna know what it is. Right. And it's gonna blow your brains out. It's gonna blow your brains and put your brains next to the leaves. Right. Your brains is gonna be on the leaves. Go ahead.
So it's heavy when you say it, because when they brought up the UAP documents, they were saying that the amount of like gravitational force, like G's, that the the stuff that they have today
Mhm.
can only go up to like maybe like 8. That's probably at the most. And the UAPs that was moving, they were moving fast enough to be going like 100 times more than that.
Yeah, Christ got something better than that. Donald Trump, no. And guess what's going to happen? All these nations that's in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, in the Middle East, they're going to all be fighting each other. They're all going to be gathered to the battle. And what's going to happen? They're going to all turn their weapons toward Christ.
Right.
See, this is what makes what Christ doing, what the Most High doing so beautiful. Because nobody's going to be able to say, oh, no, I don't want to fight. Oh, you already out here.
Right.
See, you ain't going to be able to turn around and back like you know, like, oh, I wasn't in this in the first place. No, you out here already.
Right.
Which one of y'all want to catch this fade? Christ's going to pull up like Goliath. It's going to be a perfect circle. What did Goliath say? Which one of y'all want to fight? If we win, y'all slaves. Y'all, but if we win, y'all slaves, and if I win, I mean, you know, we'll be slaves to y'all if y'all beat me. Perfect circle. Who they gonna present? Huh? Who they gonna, a super soldier? That's why they trying to make super soldiers and the AI and all that, because they think they're gonna be able to fight against Christ and his angels. Christ gonna say, you know, he finna go out there. Gabriel gonna say, if I could, sir. Michael gonna be like, no, but if I could. Uriel's gonna be like, no, but if I could. The angels gonna, if I could. My Lord. They gonna want to whoop ass out. That's what's coming to this world.
Right.
A real fight. Not a, you know, not just talking. All right? Any more?
The next verse, sir, is saying, verse 43. So I answered and said, couldst thou not make those that have been made and be now, and that are for to come at once, that thou mightest shew thy judgment the sooner? I don't get what he mean right there.
Read it one more time.
So I answered and said, couldst thou not make those that have been made and be now, and that are for to come at once, that thou mightest shew thy judgment the sooner?
He's like, can you just bring everybody back now? Bring the people that died back. Bring the people that's supposed to come back. And let's put everybody on earth now so that now we can have judgment day. So that this judgment can come sooner than later than we waiting for people to die and reincarnate. He's like, let's just put everybody on the earth all at the same time. Keep going.
Come, verse 44. Then answered he me and said, the preacher may not haste above the maker, neither may the world hold them at once that shall be created therein.
He was like, man, don't try to tell the Most High what to do. And the world can't even hold all the people all at once.
Right.
Keep going.
Come, verse 45. And I said, as thou hast said unto thy servant, that thou, which givest life to all, hast given life at once to the creature that thou hast created, and the creature bare, even so it might now also bear them that now be present at once.
The next verse is going to give you the answer.
Come. Verse 46. He said unto me, ask the womb of a woman, and say unto her, if thou bringest forth children, why dost thou it not together, but one after another? Pray her therefore to bring forth 10 children at once.
What is he saying?
Yeah, pretty much it's impossible for that to happen because a woman can't even bring 10 children at once. The same thing with the earth.
Wow. He said, well, he said a woman should be able to just have how many sperm cells go into a woman? That's think about it like that. That's how death is in the earth.
Right.
People dying every day. So imagine all the sperm cells going to a woman and she have all them babies. That's what Ezra is asking. Why can't we just bring everybody back now? He's like, well, why can't a woman have all the seed? That she tell a woman to have 10 kids at one time from a from a session. Keep going.
God. Verse 47. And I said she could not, but must do it by distance of time.
By what?
By distance of time.
Every baby has to come in and be in the womb and be in there for its time. That's what he's saying. It's not time yet. You got to learn what you got to learn. You got to put in what you got to put in. And there's a time and a place and a season for all of this and for the development. The men in the past left something for us now that we use now to better for the future.
Right.
You understand? All these records that we got now is perfect for what we doing right now. You understand? That's the same thing they saying. It's a time, like right now, we read Ezra's right now.
Right.
It proves that we the prophets of God and we've been doing this.
That's
because
right.
He's talking about what you're looking at. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 48. Then said he unto me, even so have I given the womb of the earth to those that be sown in their times. Verse 49. For like as a young child may not bring forth the things that belong to the age, even so have I disposed the world which I created. Verse 50. And I asked and said, seeing thou hast now given me the way, I will proceed to speak before thee. For our mother, of whom thou hast told me that she is young, draweth now nigh unto age.
It's talking about the nation. It's talking about the earth. It's talking about the earth. And it's saying as time goes, she's going to be of age to bring forth the baby.
Right.
But now it's too young. We too young. They was too young in their mind. But now you got to get of age and things have to come to pass so that they'll be seasoned enough to understand and to do whatever needs to be done.
Right.
This is just telling you there's a time and a place for everything.
Right.
And you can't jump. You can't jump and think that you're going to just skip the line on all the work that you got to do.
Right.
You got to do the work. What's that shit called? Ozempic?
Yeah, Ozempic. Yeah.
You think that you're going to lose weight through Ozempic. You're going to miss one Ozempic and all that weight going to swell right back up on you.
Right.
You think that you're going to get a lap band, sir. See, that's how you want to fight your demons. You want to fight your demon through surgery. You want a little extra help.
Right.
No, he said you're going to fight your demon in the gym. You're going to fight your demon with a diet every day. You know what a diet in the gym is? That's a new lifestyle.
Right.
Every day you got to watch what you eat, what time you eat, what time you go to sleep, what you eat, how you eat. You got it changes everything about you, and that's the thing nobody wants to do. That's what Israel don't want to do. Israel don't want to change the nation. Israel just want to get out of the hill. We can't get out of the hill like that.
That's right.
We got to fight.
All
right? You want to keep going? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so like really the whole thing he's been saying on the whole time is it's like when you said that the time is measured. It's like it has to happen the way it gotta happen.
Yeah, with time, it's gonna take time. You can't rush this. It's just like a baby gotta be in there because the time is measured. Right. You can't rush a baby to come. You can't say, man, I'm ready for my son to come now, man. It's been 3 weeks.
Right.
It's not time, man. You can't make this baby come. But when it's time to come, nothing is going to stop him from coming.
Right.
Keep going.
So like I said,
go ahead.
Is that like the seals in Revelation?
Yes.
The things that was sealed?
Everything has to happen in its season.
Right.
Everything.
Okay. Verse 52. Say unto her, wherefore are unto they whom thou hast now brought forth like those that were before, but less in stature. Verse 53. And she shall answer thee, they that be born in the strength of youth are of one fashion, and they that are born in the time of age, when the womb felleth, are otherwise. Verse 54. Consider thou therefore also how that ye are less in stature than those that were before you. Verse 55. And so are they that come after you less than ye.
What they're saying, men are getting weaker by the season. So as the times get harder, you getting weaker. You are not like the men that came before you, but you're dealing with more. Adam lived 900 some years. You be happy to live to 80.
Right.
You're getting weaker. You're getting more frail. You don't know as much as, do you know the stuff that your grandparents could have a third grade education and he could build a house, he could dig a well, he could skin and do all, you don't know nothing.
Right.
You got a hey Alexa, hey Meta, hey, you got to talk to everybody about doing something. You can't do nothing for yourself.
Right.
Somebody else got to help you. That's what he's trying to get you to understand. You're getting weaker over time. Go ahead.
Got one kind. Verse
Hey, Meta,
55.
stop. My bad. It's my glasses.
Oh,
You're asking me, what do you need?
God. And so are they that come after you less than ye, as the creature which now begin to be old and have passed over the strength of youth.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 56. Then said I, Lord, I beseech thee, if I have found favor in thy sight, shew thy servant by whom thou visitest thy creature.
So he said, if I found favor in you, let me know when you're coming in to visit us.
Okay.
When you're coming to get us out of this place, out of this hell.
Man.
That's it.
And second Ezra 6, that's when he break it all down.
Yep.
And Esau is the end.
Yep. And he started going into Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. And that, that's what's coming next. And, that the whole world, the hand of man is betwixt it. Right. Everybody's waiting for you. Everybody's trying to see what you're going to do. Then it said, then we read in Psalm 6, right, where the Lord is bringing inquisition. After Esau, after Jacob being the next thing, then the Most High is visiting the world.
Right.
And it goes into the kingdom and the power and the rulership that's going to be on this earth. That's it. The most important thing is, this is for every brother in this room. Don't rush trying to get raised up.
Right.
Because it's something you're going to need that you don't have yet. Okay. You just want the title, but you don't want the responsibility. Right. I'm telling y'all as a brother that has been raised up, every time I got a rank raise, I got way more problems put on my table. And I mean way more problems. And the problems that the men above you have, you may not be strong enough to deal with it. They may wear it easy. Like the higher you go, the more sacrifice you got to give. The greatest among you is the servant. You know what that means? Shalom, Lord Christ. Yeah, no sweat. Go ahead. You sleep 4 a.m. Shalom, Lord Christ. You hear that phone ring? If you can hear it, no, go ahead. I can hear you. That's your job. Right. You are 911. You can't be like, man, my office hours is 9 to 5. Not with this job. You can't be like that over here with this. No. So if you want to be that type of person, you just stay where you at in your rank. If you don't want to be answering the phone at 4 a.m, 5 a.m, if you don't want to be able to, not have a personal life because, you got so much work to do, because now the overflow about to happen. We about to get more sick, poor people that's about to flood the school all over the nation. Your workload, what you, a 500? What y'all 500s? Could you answer the phone 500 times in a day? Just for the work of the Lord. Not talking to your mama, not dealing with no family, not dealing with your kids. I'm talking about 500 different people. And those 500 people gonna call you back 2 or 3 times in that day too. Hold up, Sluggy. If I could, I forgot. Let me ask you this too. And what I do about this? 500 times. Could you do that every day? See the looks on y'all face? See the looks on the faces, like. All right, then. Don't be mad when you see a brother get raised up. See a brother get raised up, you be like, Most High in Christ. Woo! That brother got raised to 1,000. 1,000 phone calls is crazy. That's what you better think. 1,000 phone calls. Don't think he just one step closer to eating before me. That's what brother be thinking. Brother be thinking, see, now he get to eat before me, man. It ain't what you better remember the workload that you got. You are now carrying a heavier burden, a heavier cross. And sisters, y'all remember that too. Your husband get a rank raise, don't be so happy because now you can say, oh, my husband is the officer of 1,000. No, you better know that your husband that's the officer of 1,000, now he got less time to go to brunch. He got less time to go and eat and kick it and, do all that because he's getting higher in the work of the Lord. And he's the only one that can do the job that he has to do. We don't have 1,000 men. The work is plentiful, but what?
The laborers are few.
But the laborers are few. We got plenty of work to do with not enough men. So that means the men that's here got to do double the workload. Double. I answer phone calls from every city and state. I answer phone calls from people in Wyoming, from North Dakota. People that's in places where we don't have schools yet.
Right.
We're about to though, because now they said, "Hey man, I seen your video, man. I'm out here in the country in the pasture, way out here in Wyoming, and I'm from the tribe of Judah." And I'm like, "Damn, you sure? You sure you from the tribe of Judah?" Yeah, man. Both of my parents are black, and I was like, all right, but yeah, man. I just feel like it's time for me to come and serve the Lord in His truth. It's like, damn. Well, that's our job, huh?
That's right.
It's nobody else to do it. So when you want work, when you want more responsibility, know what you're signing up for. And it's going to take time, patience. You know what I mean? It's going to take all of that. All right, any more questions?
Sir.
All right, with that, we're going to pass the class over to Prison Officer Raphael. Give him a hand. And y'all boys in here kind of got some break time, 500s and stuff up in here.
Oh, God.
Remember, y'all boys was all troopers like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, God, sir. It's the ISUPK security announcement.
I get that scripture just come alive when it said that the young will speak in, what it said? That your young children.
6. Ezra 6.
Yeah, your young children your young babies will speak in an untimely whatever.
Yeah. Second Ezra 6:21. The children of a year old shall speak with their voices. The women with child shall bring forth untimely children of 3 or 4 months old, and they shall live and be raised up.
Yeah, that's y'all doing that. Y'all being raised up at a very short time. Y'all don't got a lot of time to be in the truth and being here for 10 years before you become, before you get some rank. Y'all got to come up here and get some work done immediately. Go ahead.
Comic-Con, the ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, you find in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'ashru, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. give the treasury department or teacher. Priest funds, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like, upcoming holy convocations. We got the Passover, which will be April 4th in Houston, Texas.
Yikes.
Right around the corner, like 30 days.
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay. Last thing, if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. Boots, shirt, pant, headband, and scarf. With that, I pass the class back over to Cameron 13,000.
Let me tell y'all something, man. Passover is in 4 days. It's in 4 days. Y'all better get everything. Y'all better go home and stud them garments up tonight. I better go home and get to work because the Passover is in 24 hours. The time is moving so fast. Listen, man. It could be our last Passover. It could be the last time we all get to come together and see each other. So we want to make sure that we all there, we enjoy each other, we got everything together. You know what I mean? It's going to be a real special Passover right here. Right. So everybody come in the right spirit. The Passover is not about you. This is not about us. None of this that we do. Us coming to class ain't about us. Nothing that we do is about us. It's about the work of the Lord, to the glory of our King and our Father, Most High, finally getting what he's always wanted, which is us being in power over the place he's built for us to rule over, which is the Garden of Eden, the earth. All right? That, Amadim. Give a courtesy salute to the brothers, men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Amadim, Barak, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, word of God, Yadim Matah, Saw, turn face to sisters, men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Amadim, Barak, Yahweh, Shemal, Allah, Hashem, Yahweh, Yadim Matah, pass this message.